So this is a story. This is a story about a guy named Gabe Zudek. So he was born in 1985. This guy, he was an 80s baby. So he's about got to be what 2026. He's got to be around 41, 42 years old. So he was born in Jersey City. This guy, he was brought up in a little town called Weehawken, New Jersey. It's Weehawken, New Jersey. It's not far from New York City. It's about a 5 minute drive. So a long story short, Gabe Zudek comes into this earth, and he was formed. He had natural bones. He was about a 6 pound plump baby, and he was very self-absorbed especially during his late 20s up until his 40s. Very some would say narcissistic. So he picked up this move with a deck of cards called Up the Ladders, and it was a move invented by one Charlie Miller. And what he would do is he'd sit in his room, like right now. He basically stopped time. He stopped time back in when his uncle was yelling at him. His uncle Robert Micheletti. He was a Cuban man. He hated Jews. Gabe happened to be half Jewish, and he picked up on his scent. He was able to pick up on that he was Jewish. And he said, "I hate the way you've developed. What are you still doing in my house? What are you still doing in my house?" So he evicted him, basically, and the schizophrenia just went bonkers. The guy at one point fell off an operating table, which is pretty sick. And, it's like, so he picks up this move up the ladder, long story short. And I'm going to show you what this is. This is up the ladder. The guy made several tutorials on the move. He made several tutorials on the move. He taught it to patients on inpatient mental health units. And what happens is you're taking cards. I mean, if you don't have, if 4 tutorials later it doesn't click. He takes cards, and he stepped the packet. It's not very impressive on its own, but when you get it smooth and it's stepped, that's stepped right there. That's not, you have a marker there, so to speak. So Gabe Zudek would take the cards like anybody else, any other gambler, and he would strip them and place them on top flush. So you would have that there, and then he'd hold the break from the back. So he hold the break from the back under the marker. Right? That's what the move looks like. Speed. He would do several variations, and he would sit there for a couple of hours. So Gabriel Zudek knew up the ladder. A lot of people would accuse him of speeding up his videos. They would say that he sped him up, and they could tell. And just not very complimentary. Some people accepted his gospel on the move. They'd say it's a decent up the ladder. Even the people that really didn't like him would say it was a decent up the ladder. But all in all, he was good at it. So he gave it the time of day that it deserved, like any other card move. But he secluded himself for 10 years and practiced and read on the move. So he was. So why am I telling you all this? Why am I telling you? So he looks in the mirror every day, and he sees a 300-pound man, and he's not getting any younger. He's well into his 40s by now, and he's living in the future. He's weird, kind of weird, right? You want to unweird him, right? You want to unweird this guy. It's like, so that's the tale of Mr. Up the Ladder.